Oh.
Good morning.
Nah.
You ready to wake up? You sure? Come on, Grumpy.
I tell you, there's a weird connection between serpents, vampires, and cats, you guys. Serpents, vampires, and cats. Very weird connection between those three.
Come on, Grumpy.
Nah.
It's 11.
And that's me. That's all me right there. I don't know about you, Night of Devils, but that's all me. Yeah. Nah, 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 nah. There you go, Night of Devils. That's you sitting down while I talk to you. I'm like, Night of Devils, you're going to go to Earth. You're going to take over that world. And as soon as you take over that world, I will arrive. I am coming. First, you do your part, and then I will do my part. Okay? That was our conversation, Night of Devils. Yeah. Fucking Night of Devils, dude. There's your mask right there, man. That's all you right there. See? Welcome to Earth, Night of Devils. There you are. Oh, man. Oh, it's just sick. That's... I look it to the rescue. Yeah. Man. Where are these girls at, man? What the hell? You can never find them in real life. They're all over the internet, but you can never find them in real life. Why is that? What the fuck? No, 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 no. Let's get some of Devils. What do you think? What's up with World War II? What's going on? I mean, World War III. You think it's already started? I know World War III's already started for people spiritually and mentally and other ways, but next it's like the physical part of it, right? When is the physical part of World War III going to start? We already know the mental part already started. We already know the spiritual part of World War III has already started. When is the physical part going to start? I mean, it has to happen sooner or later because it's already begun, right? For the hour of your doom is set, and none may escape it. Saga of... Yeah! Fear not death, Night of Devils. Fear not death. And you know why you shouldn't fear death, Night of Devils? Because you gotta fear sin over death. The day you fear sin over death, you're gonna feel free. You're gonna feel like you escaped, right? You're like, fuck, I was fearing death this whole time, and there was nothing to fear about death. Death is life. Life is death, you know? We understand what it is, and that's what makes people fear death. But as soon as you learn about sin and the power of sin and how sin can haunt you for the rest of your life or death, that's when you start to fear sin. And then once you start to fear sin, you're going to tell yourself, why the fuck did I ever fear death? Death ain't shit compared to sin. So never fear death, fear sin. Boom. Yes, come on. Yeah. Ooh, hey, you going to TwitchCon, Night of Devils? Are you saving your fucking money? If you are working all those hours, buddy, you better I have the hotel room. I already paid like fucking $1,500 or $1,600 for like 4 nights. I'm going Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Oh shit, 5 nights I think. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I'm leaving on Monday. What up? Yo, back? You're back? Why back? Why not front? Why can't you say, okay, I'm front? Because we are manipulated to know what back means. But imagine we lived in the world, hey, okay, I'm front, but in reality, front meant back. That's funny. No, 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 no. Oh, this video is age available. Okay. Okay, I'm front. Yeah, for real. Now, what if? No, huh? Now we're creating different dimensions if we go any further than that. So, think of it like this. People will say mortals, right? Mortals nowadays, um, they can't even master one dimension. So, how the fuck are they going to master two dimensions or beyond that, right? How many dimensions have you already mastered, Knight of Devils? I feel like I've mastered every single dimension possible. Like, every dimension possible, I've already mastered, but one. There's one more dimension I haven't mastered yet. I'm going to, but I still haven't found that dimension. Like, I know all the dimensions out there. I've mastered them all. I got one more dimension I need to master, but the problem is I still can't find it. You know what I mean? Like, I still can't find that one dimension, that last dimension I got to master. I can't find it. But I know it's going to be found. I just got to keep looking, you know? Okay, so... So to you, Knight of Devils, what does a mask represent? Like, for you, like, what does a mask represent to you? You know? Well, there's dimensions within you, and there's also dimensions without of you. In you, there are dimensions, but outside of you, there are also other dimensions. Sometimes we gotta like, most of the time, we gotta realize, everything that's on the outside was once on the inside. So everything was inside of us. It was just somehow or some way we were able to bring it out to the outside, you know? But as I said, you know, it was all within us. I mean, we'll just say even, I don't know, this computer was inside of us, and all of a sudden this computer is in front of us and we're using it. The mask is a metaphor piece of your... of yourself. Yeah, I feel like a mask is yourself, but again, obviously, I'm a very multi-dimensional person, and I feel like each mask is a piece of myself, representing myself somewhere, or, you know, representing myself somewhere. Like, how could I say this? Like, I represent myself in many different places, and obviously, I can't always look the same. I can't always sound the same. I gotta fit in wherever I'm at, you know, whatever place I'm at, I need to fit in. And each mask helps me represent each part of myself. And then I feel like when the masks come off, like I'm not wearing a mask, it's just, you know, my flesh and bones. That's like technically all my mask on are, they're all of them are on at once, right? So it's weird. Like with the mask on, I'm representing each part of myself with each mask. But when the masks come off and it's just me, all the masks that I wear are really are on at the same time. But obviously I can't put them all on at the same time. So in order to do that, you got to take them off. If that makes sense. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain that little part, but I hope you get it.
Realities every second.
I mean, think about it like this, Knight of Devils. Remember I told you, like, we are everything, but we are also nothing? If we are everything, I mean everything. You know, anything that's in existence, we are that. And then, of course, at the same time, we become nothing, because you don't always want to be everything. Sometimes you just want to be nothing, Because being nothing is that like that sense of peace. Like, man, I'm tired of being everything. I want to become nothing. So to have the choice to become nothing and everything is kind of like a gift. Being everything is more the nightmare. You know, being nothing is a little bit more the dream, because you're always going to know you're something, but you're fooling everybody else that you're nothing. It's just like a sense of peace, you know?
You don't have the same body every second. You have another and another and another and another. This is what he's talking about when we say we are co-creators with creation. You, month by month, if you are willing to do them, or how much of them you're willing to do, will actually bring us closer to the frequency of contact and in alignment with what he calls the interstellar alliance.
What if our parallel reality is already here now? I mean, catch this. Is it the future? Is it the future and is it the past that creates the present? Or is it the present that's creating the past and the future? Now, we can't say both, you know, we got to choose one or the other. So is the future, did the future and did the past create the present? Or is it the present that's creating the future and the past? Like, which one is it, you know?
So he is...
Because it's going to be like this, Night of Devils, and this is it. I like that. So just catch this. If the future and the past created the present, and if that's true, right? That means that the present is going to start shrinking more and more and more, because the present's creators, which is the future and past, are going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, making the present, you know, shrink down in size because their creators are getting bigger, right? Its creators getting bigger. So that's what's happening is if the future and the past created the present is shrinking. Now, if it was the present that created the future and the past, then that means the present is growing and the future and past are shrinking. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, it's going to be one or the other. So now we got to ask ourselves, like, yeah, you know, was it the future or past that created the present, or was it the present that created the future and the past? And whichever it is, now we're talking about getting bigger or getting smaller. Which, I don't know, man, kind of seems like in the present, we're getting smaller and smaller. History kind of tells us that, right? We keep getting smaller and smaller. So that's maybe leaning into the direction that maybe it was the future and the present that created, the future and past that created the present, you know? Because kind of the data is kind of showing that, but you never know. We'll see. We're going to find out one day, right?
Is now specifically delivering a series of steps for people to do. I don't know what all of them are going to be. He hasn't really projected all of them yet because he's only just given one. He's about to give the second one. But the first one, again, he's saying you don't have to do this, but the more you do, the closer you get to the frequency of contact. So the first list of suggestions has to do with letting go of conspiracy theories.
Oh, you guys just keep evolving, you know. Let me see. We're almost caught up, right? Yep, yep. All right. So my theory is, you know, we're a spirit, right? You know, we're a spirit. You know, let's just say we were a how could I say this? A fallen angel spirit, right? We're the spirit of the fallen angels. Now, you know, maybe some of you understand the story, maybe some of you don't. And it's like, well, if the fallen angels came to Earth, what if their first form, you know, their first bodies was the dinosaurs? And then as the fallen angels evolved throughout time, now they're human. You know, they evolved throughout time, so we started as dinosaurs. And then what if, like, you know, like a human eats another human? You know, it's funny because sometimes it's like mortals will be like, oh, it's zombie, right? Zombies, you know, and a human, or cannibalism or whatever it is, you know? But usually like, oh, zombies, cannibalism, all that other stuff. And I look at it like, man, what if they're having a past life experience? They when they were a dinosaur. They were a dinosaur. They're having this past life experience, and then all of a sudden they're trying to eat someone. But who knows? Like, were these spirits traveling? Within time, forever, and we actually ended up on Earth, and we started as dinosaurs, and now we're humans. So, I don't know, the power of the spirit.
Clues can be found by examining ancient texts that describe the unleashing of dark forces upon the earth.
So, as I've already told you guys in the past, okay. None of you know what I look and sound like. None of you know what I look and sound like. You only know what my puppet looks like. You only know what my puppet sounds like, but you don't know what I really look and sound like. You don't even know where I'm at. Some people on Earth, or everyone on Earth, is pretty much using their puppets, but you don't know where these people are truly at. They could be in heaven, hell, maybe a different part of the universe. If someone were stupid, they're on a different part of Earth. You could be anywhere. I think I'm in the abyss right now. Like, yeah, my puppet's here. You could hear me. I'm controlling my puppet, but I think I'm really in the abyss, controlling my puppet from the abyss right now. We'll see. We'll get this all figured out, everybody.
Mount Helicon, central Greece.